time for match number 12 of the Emirates D20 2025. And it's going to be an interesting matchup between Emirates Blues and Ajman, both coming off victories in their previous matches. So they will be looking to make further progress on the points table. No time to lose. Over to Rizwan or Rahman for the all-important coin toss.
Well, toss time as we gear up for a cracker of a contest. It will be Team Emirates Blue taking on Team Ajman. Leading Team Emirates Blues, it will be the experienced campaigner Asif Khan and stylish left-hand batter Ansh Tandon will be leading Team Ajman. To oversee the match proceedings, it will be our honourable match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. Asif, you've got the coin, give it a flip. Tails is the call. Tails it is. Ansh won the toss. What have you decided?
We're going to bowl first.
Similar adaptation to what you've done yesterday. What are the team changes today?
I think we just have two changes in the team. We have Aftab going out and Shahrukh Amin coming in. And we have Hamdan Tahir going out because of the injury. And we have Rail coming back in.
What do you make of the surface yesterday? You guys made it look so easy alongside Junaid Shamsudin.
Yeah, I mean, that's the plan. Just play attacking cricket if the ball is doing too much. If you think too much, you're just going to get out. So I think me and Shamsu, we have our plans set. And I think it's working out for the team very well as well.
Good luck, Ansh. Give us a good game.
Thank you so much.
Asif Khan batting first, happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy. I always win the toss up to bat. Inshallah, put on the good total of this service because back-to-back matches today is, I think, so third day this pitch. 150, 160 is a good total.
Talk about your bowling department today. You have a lot of spin action or it is still the seamers?
Yeah, two changes today game. Vas is not playing. He's the one leg he's playing and Safir Bhai is playing.
About the wicket, what do you make of it?
I think so. Wicket is too slow. I will see the first game is a little bit spin. That's why I will not toss up to bat to put good total after the defend, inshallah.
So last question before I let you go. Are we in for fireworks from you today?
Inshallah, I do my best, inshallah.
Good luck. Well, the news from the sidelines, it's Team Ajman who have won the toss and they opted to bowl first.
Well, there you have it then. Ajman winning the all-important coin flip and electing to bowl first. So let's take a look at the Emirates Blues batting lineup. A lot of firepower. Asif Khan, Lala, Kamran Atta, Tariq Safir, Tariq Rais Ahmed, Nasir Faraz and Sanjay Pahal. That is arguably the most powerful top 7 in the entire tournament. Then you have Shahid Bhutta, Ajay Kumar, the fast bowlers, Nabil Aziz and young leggy Mohammad Hunain gets an opportunity tonight. In terms of the Ajman lineup, Junaid Shamsudin and Ansh Tandon have been in terrific form. Lovepreet Singh Bajwa, Shahrukh Amin gets a game tonight. Yahya Abdul Rahman, Bazil Asim. Watch out for this young, exciting fast bowler. Raheel Ali, Mohammad Sagir, Essam Matiurab, who's been bowling beautifully with his leg spin. Muzammil Qasim and Awais Ahmed. So on paper, Ajman look like a very complete side as well. So like I mentioned earlier, both teams coming off comfortable victories in their previous encounters. Joining me in the comm box to analyze what should be a very interesting match number 12 of the Emirates D20. It's Asghar Khan once more. Good evening and a very warm welcome.
Thank you so much, Ahmed Khwaja, and a very good evening to our viewers as well. Yeah, both teams have momentum to back it up here and to find sides going head to head. We really hope that it brings the best out of both the sides, where we can see a close encounter. What a turnaround for Sharjah, defending a very modest total, and the two umpires making their way out to the center. It's the same pitch. What do you think is par on this track, Ahmed Khwaja?
Well, you ask a terrific question there, Asghar, because we don't really know what a par score is. We saw 180 could not be chased down, 134 could not be chased down. It's such a spin-friendly track. So it's difficult to judge really, but maybe something in the middle, 155, 160. I think maybe Ajman can feel if we can restrict this high-flying Emirates Blues to that kind of score, then they will have that self-belief to get over the line.
Ajman full of confidence. Sagir is back. And The side is looking really good. Junaid Shamsudin in good form. Wes Ahmed will be an important factor with the new ball, and can't wait to see Asif Khan get into his act. Played a cameo the other day. Can he have one of those days we have seen in the past? He bring this ground to absolute devastation with his powers hitting.
Well, absolutely need quick runs in the power play. That has been the trend right throughout the Emirates D20. It gets difficult to score once the fielding restrictions are not applied, pardon me. And once there's a lot of spin on offer, quick, sharp. I get spin first up.
They must have confirmed from the opposing captain, you're going to start with Muzammil, then no need helmet. But yesterday what happened to Kamran Atta, I still feel the need of helmet.
Yeah, good to see Hamdan has been rested today. He certainly needs a few days off. It's going to be Yahya will be donning the gloves this evening for Ajman. Certainly, it's a bit of a David and Goliath sort of matchup. All the big name stars are certainly with Emirates Blues. But we've seen funnier things happen in the D20 already. A very young Fujairah side rolling over the mighty Sharjah team. And an undefeated Dubai got rolled over earlier this evening by Sharjah. So anything is well and truly possible in D20.
Anything is possible, and especially this track. It's hard to understand this track, even sitting up here in a couple of looks in the center, because we have different sort of results, like you mentioned in the start as well. 180 not chased down, 130 not chased down, and there are players like Junaid Shamsu getting off to those flyers. In between, we have seen low scores. Muzammil to start off the proceedings.
As anticipated, the off-spinning wrist spinner will test Asif Khan. Starting beyond the tram line, so rightfully called wide. Shamim Abdul Bashir, the man in the middle, alongside Mr. Waqar Latif, two very seasoned senior umpires. Cracked away by Asif Khan. Despairing dive by cover point. Save your legs. 4.
He's just invincible against the spinners. And this move might go in favor of Asif Khan. I would have been tempted to start off with the West, to be honest, against Asif Khan. Straight away with the new ball. Shot and hammered through the offside.
Meticulously picking the gap there. No chance for Shahrukh Amin. Better delivery, a lot straighter. Short mid-wicket in a catching position. Muzammil knows there's very, very minuscule margin of error with Asif Khan. Because this has gone high. Long on, we'll watch it sail over.
He's a magnificent striker of the ball. And that was right up in his arc. And he went through with the shot. What a strike. First maximum for Asif Khan. There are few spectators who have especially come across to watch this man bat.
Oh, he's a fan favorite. What a glorious punch. Ansh Tandon can't get there. Short and just lofted it over mid-off.
Very few spinners had the better of this man throughout his career. He's just a dynamite when it comes to tackling spin. Terrific shot. Overcorrection, just dropping it short. Wary of not being hit over the top again.
And he's cleaned him up. Finally, Muzammil gets it right. Turning in sharply and kissing the off stick.
Terrific delivery and error of judgment from the great man. Perhaps it was not there for that cut shot. Should have been forward. That was a bit too full to play that shot. But those 14 runs, Ajman won't bother now. They got the price scalp of Asif Khan. 15 for 1.
Well, like you mentioned, those 15 runs conceded are immaterial if you can get Asif Khan early. And that is exactly what Ajman have done. A huge bonus for Ansh Tandon and Muzammil Qasim. In comes a very, very fine young player, Ahmed Tariq, coming off a well-made half century in the previous game. So he is in good touch. Oh, looking for a big shot. Will just about clear mid-off. A lot of risk taken, but he has the technique and ability to get away with it.
Fantastic result at the end, picking up Asif Khan, although conceded 17 in this opening over. 17 for 1 after 1.
Left arm fast in the form of Awais Ahmed will be coming in from the Bukhatir end. Picked up a couple of wickets last night, so his spirits will be high. Kamran Atta is a dangerous customer though. Third is already in the circle. They've taken a square leg and a deep point. Struck on the pads, but the umpire walks away, maybe not pitching in line, and also perhaps the height.
Yeah, it was going up, but a good start here from Awais. Close to the stumps, nib backer, and Kamran Atta, someone who pretty much stays at the crease. He doesn't get a long way forward. So it was a good start from him.
Well, like you mentioned, he's always shaping up for the cut or the pull. Short, stocky, compact. So it will be a good test against the swinging ball. Oh, he reads the slow delivery and smeared over mid-wicket and onto the roof for a towering maximum.
How good is that? That net been installed and it is just able to block that one. Otherwise, it was going on the road. Picked it up early. Slog swept it. Look at the camera work. Ahmed Khwaja, there you go. Hits the nets, pops back in.
He's got a spring in his step and a spring in the net. What a magnificent shot. Unbelievable timing on just his second delivery faced. Brilliant comeback delivery and even better approach. Drop and a sharp single taken.
Sagir at mid-off. Later on, he'll be required to do a job with the ball. Ansh Tandon in good form. Ajman looking good here. This is the contest probably we all been waiting to see.
This is a big test for the Ajman side. Emirates Blues. A lot of big name players in their setup. Even though Asif Khan has come and gone, plenty more to come. Trying to push off the back foot. Slightly back of length to Ahmed Tariq. I would have liked to test him with a fuller swinging delivery as well.
Yeah, he always waits for the ball. Plays it late, so not a bad idea to first up go for that delivery. He's got that protection as well. Mid-wicket in, square leg. It's on the fence, shot fine and mid-on, so he's got that feel to bowl that booming in-swinger.
Oh, there it was. And not a great shot played by the youngster. Got away with a big chunk of the inside edge.
Looking to hit through cover. And that too with wristy sort of flick through the offside, that big inside edge. Sometime when the ball is just swinging, you got to be a little wary. Place those check drives, not the full-blooded ones, because that can create that bat and pad gaff.
Yeah, look to time the ball rather than punch it hard. It's hard, brand new seed. Reads the fuller one really well there. Kamran Atta, he can look ungainly at times, but he's a very effective cricketer. 9 off the over, 26 for 1. Muzammil Qasim will continue from the academy end. He's another bowler who's had a good tournament. Such a key bowler for Ajman in the power play. Very unique. But a steady contributor. Hard pull. And acres of space on the onside. Just had to miss the mid-wicket.
Kamran Atta looking good here. 6 in the previous over, now 4. It means business. Picks the length early. Secondly, knows where the gaps are. Didn't try to really hit it hard. Just the placement delayed that shot, got the result.
Yeah, because he's not that tall. Up his drive, just in front of the mid-off. Was about to say because he's not too tall. He can just pounce on anything marginally short. A lot quicker than most. Will sneak through for a leg by. Muzammil, it's been a bit of a mixed bag, I feel.
Not quite getting it right. There's no real relentless pressure. You got to really bowl back-to-back good deliveries to create chances.
It could also be worth a thought to use him outside the power play, because it's turning prodigiously as we've seen. He'll have a bit of a cushion. Fair enough, he enjoys bowling with the new ball, but he should be used outside the power play as well.
That's a very interesting point. It can work because you have that cushion and you can attack a bit more as well. That's a slog sweep into the gap again, behind square for 4. This time Ahmed Tariq took a bit of a chance and pulled it off.
Once again, just had to miss the mid-wicket. Very nicely done. Floaty delivery in the slot, and that whip of the wrist got it going a lot squarer, and hence finding the fence. He's leaking runs, and Unstunded may need a plan B here. Hard drive and put down. Saghir with a difficult attempt. Should have done better perhaps.
Misjudgment from him. He was not quite on the ropes. Well in, 5 yards, and not able to grab that one. 3 overs gone, 40 for 1.
So it's a flying start here for the Blues, despite losing Asif Khan. Muzammil Qasim proving to be expensive. Two good players of spin in the middle. Oh, slow delivery. But he's muscled it over. And how has that gone all the way? Unbelievable strike.
He's unorthodox at time, but he's mighty effective. That's an amazing stroke. You can't really have an idea how quickly that one is gone. And he didn't try to hit it hard. Two magnificent sixes of Wes. One through mid-wicket and one over long off.
That was nowhere near the middle. That ball had no right to go for 6. But that is Kamran Atta for you. Very unique batter. Quick single. Maybe a direct hit would have had him. But the intent was good.
I think he's just slightly misjudged that one. Hit it too well. And it traveled to cover. Look at that. It went at a perfect angle. Would have been very, very tight. And went to the right of Lovepreet as well.
Yeah, you make an excellent point. It was straight to his throwing hand. Hands became a lot closer. Lucky escape. Well played. Oh, did he get his bat down in time? Great reactions from OS.
Good delivery, not a bad idea. Trying to get through his defenses. Well played by Ahmed Tariq at the end, offering the full face of the bat. That's the key to that sort of delivery. Despite losing Asif Khan, Ahmed Khwaja, they've moved along very nicely.
Absolutely no loss in tempo at all. Going at 13.4 runs per over. They play for the same club team. So Wes is very familiar with Ahmed Tariq and vice versa. Oh, that has taken the bat and popped up. Cracking delivery. And what a response to pick up wicket number 2.
High class fast bowling. He's shorter in stature, but he does really bend his back and got Ahmed Tariq into a tangle. Gloved it, and a simple chance for the wicket keeper who does the rest. Ahmed Tariq departs for 11. ACB Blues 47 for 2.
Excellent delivery. In fact, it went off the bat. The periscope was up, and that's the simplest catch Yahya will ever take. And look at that. See you later, buddy. Good spirit between two club teammates. And Wes Ahmed is breathing fire tonight. Excellent stuff. So Ajman, they're getting hammered, but they're taking wickets. Difficult to choose who's dominating the power play. Nasif Faraz, technically sound batter, coming in at 4. Sweet timing right from ball 1 and off the mark immediately.
Good opportunity for Nasser to get going in this competition. Enough time for him to get settled as well and play a substantial knock. As well, he's getting better and better after those niggles. He's made a comeback. The more he bowls, Ahmed Khwaja, the more threatening he will become.
Absolutely, and a very complete bowler. He's good with the new ball, good at the death with the Yorkers. Can bowl in the middle overs phase as well with his variations. Another sharp single taken. So Kamran Atta is looking good here. Successful over for Ajman, 49 for 2. Well, Ansh Tandon is reluctant to make changes. Muzammil Qasim will be given a third over here, even though his control has been lacking. Let's see if that faith put in him pays off. Well, not with those kind of deliveries. 50 raised and still plenty of power play overs remaining.
In quick time as well. Despite losing those wickets, they've gone at a very good rate. It's going to be very interesting how they finish this power play. Kamran Atta is looking good here. Doesn't beat short third on that occasion.
Such a busy cricketer. Typical wicketkeeper batter. Light on his feet. Likes to attack. Likes to play at a high tempo. Not quite out of the middle on that occasion. Nasir Faraz, another very fine player of spin.
Sometimes can get stuck at the start of the innings, but once he gets going, he's got the range, he's got the game to tackle spin, pace as well. Good young player.
Yeah, still no sign of race in the top 4. Well bowled on that occasion. That is the line and length Muzammil should be operating on. So as I was mentioning, Rais being used in a lower middle order role. I'm not sure they're maximizing his immense capability. Right on the money.
Superb delivery. And this has been a top over from Muzammil. Getting back to somewhere he's near best, targeting those stumps.
Beautiful late cut. Classical stroke from Nasir Faraz.
That is one of his real strengths against spin. The ability to pick length and then the placement. Excellent shot to end the 5th. 55 for 2.
So Junaid Shamsudin, as per usual, will bowl the final over of power play. Not express pace, but can bowl a heavy ball, so to speak. Nicely whipped away. There was a deep mid in place though. Junaid Shamsu started off the tournament slow, but he's come in with a few match-winning displays in the last couple of games.
Crucial over. 5 more deliveries remaining. Sometime as a batter, that could be a temptation for you to push for a couple of boundaries and also can bring you a downfall. So they got to be careful here. Good delivery. He looks innocuous at times, Junaid, but he does sometimes surprise you with a special delivery.
Absolutely. He'll mix it up. If there's anything in the wicket to utilize, he can certainly be quite effective and a terrific clean striker of the ball. Nasir Faraz smartly has realized as long as he's there with Kamran Atta, all he needs to do is just push the ones and twos.
They've done the damage in the power play. Now they've got to be smart here. Next phase after this power play, they can afford that period where they accumulate and have wickets in hand.
Absolutely dead straight and hit clean enough to dribble away for 4. Kamran Atta on the offensive.
Trying to maximize the field restrictions. Mid-on is up. Not quite out of the middle, but good enough. The intentions were right. He was looking to hit straight. That's always a good sign. A sign of someone in decent form.
Such a fast outfield here. Even miss hits have no chance. Even though Ajman are a young athletic side, just can't get there. Straying down leg, so it's been a slightly inconsistent over from Shamsudin. Of course, their main strength lies in the spinners. Essam Matiurab is having a blinder of a tournament. Already a 5-wicket haul to his name. Good running. Just drop and run into the offside. That's what I like about Kamran Atta. It's not all about the big shots. He is a keen runner between the wickets as well.
That's an excellent point and a great observation. Because that is something taken for granted. A lot of good stroke players, they just stand tall at the crease and look to hit boundaries. But he maneuvers the length and pick up those singles. Wrapped on the pads, maybe a tiny little inside edge. We'll have to wait for the umpire signal. Yeah, there was a bit of bat involved. End of the power play. ACB Blues will feel they have done well. 64 for 2.
Essam Matiurab immediately into the game outside the power play. But he'll be bowling to 2 very good players of spin. So this is a good test of the young leggy. Let's see if he can create that impact. He has done so right throughout the tournament. Been one of the standout performers. Nasir Faraz, accomplished player of spin. Kamran Atta well set. So this is a intriguing contest. Well, not with that length. Pulled and gone for a flat backs.
Was waiting for something loose and brilliantly played. A rock back. That was a bit of a gift. That will certainly put him under pressure. He has had a fine tournament so far. But today, It's going to be a different sort of test.
A real loosener. That's much better. He does have the googly, but I've not seen him attempt that in this tournament so far.
Yeah, more bowling his stock deliveries, and it really works so far because he's got the turn, he's got the ball to bounce as well, just like that.
Very nicely done. And he always flights the ball. That's what I like about his bowling. He never gets into those darts or quicker ones. Nicely bowled once again. Kamran Atta, you just feel he's always looking for the big shot early in the over.
Yeah, he'll be looking to pounce on anything remotely short or full. Yeah, coming back to Assam, Europe, he backs himself to beat the batters in the air, and a sign of a quality and a confident leg spinner.
Yeah, that is a lost art, isn't it? Everybody's so concerned about the economy rates. He's a classical leg spin bowler. A very nice sweep shot. Should be a few runs here. Nope, just one. Not a bad over from Assam. Did well after the long hop. 73 for 2.
.73 for 2. Good little partnership developing between these two. Nasser Faraz and Kamran Atta looking good here. Junaid Shamsudin, can he provide the breakthrough here? Nicely played. Fine enough. Third man will come around, and some soccer skills from Lapri does well. Couple of runs here. Change of voices in the com box. Ahmed Khwaja has been replaced by Rizwanur Rahman. Very warm welcome.
Thank you, Asghar. 75 for 2, looking good. Other batters of Team Emirates Blues started off well. Asif Khan did produce that fireworks initially, but was cleaned up by Muzammil Qasim. And ever since the departure, Kamran Atta has taken that responsibility. And the good thing about Kamran Atta is he's streamlining it really well. When you've got that boundary, you pick up a single and just rotate the strike. Not trying to be over aggressive, showing some aggression with caution.
That's important. Mixing caution with aggression and that control, that template, more often than not work for you. Just like that. A little fumble, but will just be a single. He's a very experienced cricketer, Kamran Atta. The moment he realizes that he's not got that sort of delivery where he can smash it, then he pushes it with soft hands. It's a lost art playing with soft hands.
But you need that experience. I think the Kamran Atta is certainly delivering that. Nasser Farad also looking good, 18 of 13 for him. A wonderful effort by Awais Ali, shy at the stumps. The good thing is them making sure the scoreboard is ticking without many dot deliveries, and when you get those odd boundary, you still tend to score at about 8 and 9 runs and over. And they've got a massive batting lineup, Team ACB Blues. We've seen some wonderful cameos towards the end, especially from the blade of Sanjay Pahel. Respecting the good deliveries, Kamran Atta.
They're just trying to preserve wickets. Same time, they're going at good tempo. And they're setting the stage for Sanjay Pahel onslaught. In the last 5 to 6 overs, if he does get in with wickets in hand and gets going, watch out. He's a phenomenal talent. Good work from Junaid. 8 gone, 78 for 2.
Eight overs, 78 for 2, scoring about 9.75. I would still consider it as a good run rate given the surface, the way it is behaving. Isamat Yurab into his second over was phenomenal in previous outings, has always been there with the wickets. Straight away, you can see he's looking for a breakthrough here.
Getting bounce and getting some side spin. Big shot. Unfortunately, it has gone straight to Lovepreet. Nasir Faraz, flattered to receive again, was looking so good. He's holed out.
Well, it was the toe end of the bat and he had to fetch it from way outside the off stump. And Nasir Faraz trying to up the ante, loses his wicket. He departs after scoring 19 off 16. ACB Blues are 78 for 3. Nasir Faraz walks out. In comes another brilliant batter, Safir Tariq. Isam yet again picking up a crucial wicket. Overall, it has been decent performance from the team Ajman. They lost the first one. They found a way to come back. Junaid Shamsudin, Ansh Tandon contributing. Hamdan had an injury yesterday. He's missing out today. Obviously, it was hit on the forehead trying to sweep a shot. Brilliant lines from Isamat Yurab.
Excellent stuff. Getting the ball to turn and bounce, and that's the best. It always gives you that wicket-taking option. Another close shave there for Safir Tariq, looking to drive. He's looking rusty here, Safir.
Batter. Eight for 3. Sagir, what shot does
Good bit of work. Youngster quite surprised. He hasn't. Man Bazilas. Meanwhile, Sagir running in here. Slow delivery, just short of that cover fielder. You will see a lot of change of pace with Sagir.
Sagir Khan yet to see his batting display, as mostly the top orders have taken the responsibility for Team Ajman. Handy all-rounder to have in your team. A slower bumper yet again. Soft inquiry from Kamran Atta. No, he thinks it's a wide.
Was that slow bump and come a big screen for not slow delivery. Wonderful back from Kamran.
The senior stage. Close to 160, 170. Well, team ACB Blue.
Good comeback from Ajman bowlers, and that was expected, especially after the power play. We have seen the pitch to just slow down and the change of pace. Field restrictions are over. You have more cushion, and that's where those dot balls come in. He's asking the question. That was a bump ball, says the stage. 81 for 3.
Wicket maybe so. Islam will continue from the Sharjah Cricket Academy, and Sunil Rana, the team manager for Ajman. This was in the slot, played towards the extra cover region. It'll just be a single. Ajman have come back really well after that first loss, Asghar.
Tune side looking good. Those additions, especially Wes and Humble, the quickest, and half a chance.
To convert chances. Playing 7 deliveries. This is exactly what I like about Kamran Atta's approach. You've got to give that respect to the good deliveries. Immediately, just defending it. And in the slot, and he hammers it.
Sign of a great player. Someone who's been involved in the domestic scene for a long time. Picks the right delivery. That's batting is all about. That was right in the...
Kamran Atta means business. Whenever he's out there, he more often than not scores for the team. Not a stylish batsman, but always he gets you those runs. Unorthodox, but he's in the runs tally every time. He's raised on to 39 of 28 deliveries. Brilliant comeback from Isam Rab.
Good delivery. Getting that bounce. That side spin. 89 for 3. Run rate in check now for Ajman. He goes again. He's got a big reach. And a stunning Kamran Atta. Another 6.
That was a monstrous hit from Kamran Atta. Right of the meat of the bat and for a maximum. And he makes it look so easy. Expensive over from Isam Rab. Tariq still yet to find the sweet spot and is doing the right thing, feeding strike to Kamran Atta.
Moving along nicely. So he's done well here so far. His spell will determine that Ajman got away from them. To come. Another change of pace.
Yeah, well, they wouldn't mind having him next up. If he spends about 7 or 8 overs, they can comfortably reach to a mammoth total. Despite the early departure of Asif, Kamran Atta doing well. Quick single yet again. Well, besides getting those maximums and boundaries, they're quick between the wickets. Team Emirates Blues.
3 deliveries, 3 decent deliveries, and they're able to pick up 3 singles. That's key. And now if they can find boundary or a maximum, that is what really kills the over. Strike rotation is so important. Make it 4 out of 4. Excellent cricket going on from these two.
Still we have Rais Ahmed to batters still to come. And the current B.
Smart batting again. Yeah, 100 raised. 8.5 runs per over. That can go up anytime. They have wickets in hand. They're just laying the foundation, which is so critical. So you need to finish the 12th over. It's a good over. 6 singles. Not a bad result at this stage for Ajman. Evenly poised here. This contest 12 gone. 101 for 3.
Isam will continue. 4th over for him. Give away 23 runs. Inching close to his personal milestone of half century. Kamran Atta. 102 on board. 8 overs left. 7.5 to be precise. They would look to score at least 8 to 9 runs an over from here on.
Be more. That's a very good delivery. He's been very, very impressive. The previous over, he was hit. There was 1-6. That means those 3 deliveries cost 18. 5.
Bowling against some quality batters. First over, second were quite impressive, and the final over, can he finish it off well? That was good delivery from Hisam Mathur. And 50 up for Kamran Atta. Well, he's hold one end and he's made sure he kept the scoreboard ticking.
Excellent half century. Being a senior player, it was important when Asif got out. He needed to hold the innings together, and he's done that. Maintained good pace. Excellent delivery from Isam. The last one, Safi Tarak playing inside the line. Brings out the sweep. Went straight to that fielder at mid-wicket. Excellent spell again from the leg spinner. 1 for 27, 4 overs, 13 gone. 105 for 3.
Sagir to continue. 2 overs, 9 for none. He's put a lid on the score, and they'll break. And joining me in the com box is Ahmed Khwaja.
Much appreciated, Rahman. Yeah, this was the need of the hour, a stabilizing partnership. So often we've seen teams get derailed at this stage of the innings. So much spin on offer. But I feel Ajman have just been a frontline spinner short this evening. Aftab Javed unavailable, he would have been useful. Even though Sagir has done a very good job.
Absolutely. We've seen it's the track which has supported the spinners big time. We are yet to see the services of Basil Asim, who's a seamer again. Sagir has been phenomenal.
Yeah, mixing it up quite nicely. Accurate. That was pace on, not able to put it away. Kamran Atta has built a very good innings. But now is the time to really tee off. At least for his perspective, they have so much batting to come. Like you mentioned, Rais Ahmed and Sanjay Pahel are still waiting for their opportunity, especially the latter. So far, Sagir has bowled according to his field and kept a lid on the scoring.
Missing the services of Aftab, if we talk about the, look at those massive maximums from Kamran Atta, highlights of his half century, scoring to all corners of the park, getting it off the spinners and the seamers as well. He's made sure he kept the scoreboard ticking. Oh, a swing and a miss. Wonderful bowling from Sagir. And talking about the batting of Ajman, they are missing the services of Hamdan Tahir because of an injury. So it will be heavily reliant upon Junaid Shamsudin and Ansh Tandon. Shahrukh Amin will have a role to play. At the same time, they have Lovepreet Singh Bajwa. The only concern will be they'll have to score at a decent pace. Sagir Khan will probably take the role of number 6 or number 7 in the run chase today.
You make an excellent point there. Their batting resources are slightly light. That's why the onus is on keeping it as low a target as possible. Very tidy over, only 3 of the end. So Muzammil coming back to close out his spell. Safir Tariq has really struggled this evening. It's very unlike him to be going at such a low strike rate.
Yeah, we've often seen him being very aggressive ever since he walks out to the centre. Completely different approach today, striking at 50. Muzammil Qasim was up against Asif Khan, gave away 30 runs in his allotted overs, then he made a comeback. However, it's still considered to be expensive, Muzammil Qasim, knowing he usually goes at about 4.5 to 5 runs.
A bit too full on that occasion. So far the game is in a bit of a holding pattern. Neither towards the Blues nor Ajman. One big over or one important wicket could change it all. And it's just starting to mistime his shots, Kamran Atta. Maybe tired legs. These matches are coming through thick and fast. He's a wicket-keeper opener as well. So naturally, even though he's a very energetic lad, can be tiring. Hard runner between the wickets as well. And so far, Ansh Tandon has managed to keep Emirates Blues at arm's length.
Let's do with the turnaround times as well. Ahmed, back-to-back matches. You need to, and again, most of the players, they have the regular jobs as well. Yes, it is a weekend, and this is in the slot. Fielder coming underneath it, but that will sail over the boundary ropes. Valiant effort from Lovepreet Singh Bajwa.
Bit of a slice, but sliced well enough. Long on was a touch straight, and that was hit more towards cow corner. Got a hand to it, but it was always travelling over. So good over for the Blues. 119 for 3 now with 5 to go. Sagir into his final over. Well, Safir Tariq, you have to make a decision. Either go big or go home. Simple as that.
He has to go big. Well, with Rais and Sanjay still there, 5 overs, 120 at this juncture, I would still consider it as a good score. And if they can go close to 170, they're very much in this game. Emirates Blues.
Beautiful swinging delivery. He's a very skillful bowler, Sagir. Has pace, has the ability to swing the ball. Bowls a quick bumper. But the problem is, he's always in attack mode. He doesn't like to really set up the batters. And if he can work on that, the mental side of the game, he can be a true match winner. Beautifully bowled, that off cutter. Almost kissed the off stump.
There's a clear assessment of Sagir Khan that you've just mentioned, Ahmed. We've seen that the bat as well. He's got all range of shots. Have to iron out some minor issues and he should be a very good. This was in the slot and Kamran Atta has deposited that into the stand.
Well, that is just a few meters away from us. Thundering into the top tier. Read the slow delivery and absolutely smoked it. Crushing blow from Kamran Atta. What an innings he's playing here. 80 odd in the first game for the Blues. And this could be yet another match-winning effort. Fabulous clean strike. And is that another one? Or is this a chance? Taken, and Ansh Tandon couldn't remain in the park. Back-to-back maxis.
We certainly enjoyed that. Ansh Tandon just could not hold on to it. It was high. He was glued to the ball. Ansh Tandon. In the end, it sails over the boundary ropes for a maximum. 2 back-to-back maximums from Kamran Atta. Straight down the ground. Will this be a maximum? Yes, it will be. Well, he's putting up a show here.
It's party time for the Blues. 6-6. Slow delivery, similar. And he belted it straight as an arrow. Kamran Atta unleashing on Ajman. 138 for 3. Well, what a sequence coming in that previous over. Kamran Atta just teeing off against Sagir Khan. Back-to-back slower deliveries, missing their length. And he went absolutely dead straight. Chance for a run out. Oh, Junaid Shamsu, you might have done the trick here. This could be a hammer blow to Emirates Blues.
Ajman are already selecting it. Good follow through from Junaid Shamsu. They feel they've got the big man. Bit of miscommunication between Safir Tariq and Kamran Atta. A replay would give us a clear picture. Yeah, I think his shot off ground. Yeah, and bails have gone down. Walk back. Wonderful effort by.
Well, what a tragic end to a stunning innings. Finger is raised by Shamim Abdul Bashir. 77 of just 46 deliveries. He was threatening to take the game away from Ajman. Very well played, Kamran Atta, but you have to depart the scene. 8 maximums in that stunning innings. 138. In fact, make that 4. Well, a big stroke of luck for Ajman. And further pressure on Safir Tariq.
Further pressure on Safir Tariq as well as Team Ajman, as we have another destructive batter out at the centre, Sanjay Pahal, who had a very quick cameo in the previous outing. Safir Tariq joins the party. This will be a maximum. Well, he's taken that responsibility after the departure of Kamran Atta.
It was not out of the middle, hitting from the crease, but he's just managed to overpower Shamsu. Great effort by Lovepreet. How many sixes have Emirates Blues hit already? Good comeback ball, that leg cut. Well, 8 of them from Kamran. Asif Lala hit one. Nasif Faraz hit a couple as well. Ahmad Tariq, I don't think so. But, well, to be honest, there was never a single there. His own demise.
He was desperate to get back to strike. He was striking really hard. Safir Tariq. That is monstrous and in the stands.
That was right out of the middle. It took a bit of time, but now Safir Tariq is the man. Floaty delivery in the slot, and he has smeared it over long on to raise the 150.
To answer your question, Ahmed Khwaja, it's total of 12 maximums that have been scored. 8 from Kamran Atta and the rest of the batters contributing. That was absolutely smoked out of the ground by Safir Tariq. Well, he's now looking extremely dangerous.
And now the wheels are slowly coming off for Ajman. Now we're looking at a 180 plus target. And it could be even more if Sanjay Pahal tees off. Junaid Shamsu, all fun and games, but I can sense his frustration.
Someone on the side screen there, slightly pulled off by Safir Tariq. Will he go for another one? Slower bumper. Changer, that should have been stopped. Poor bit of glove work there.
Yeah, not helping the big fast bowler who's already got steam coming out of his ears after being hammered for a couple of maximums. Silly single conceded. And who's on strike? The incredible Hulk, Mr. Sanjay Pahal. Is he going to turn green? And they still need one more over from Junaid Shamsu. Oh, what a ball! Is it an outside edge? Well, Junaid Shamsu is pleading with Shamim Abdul Bashir, but the decision will not change. 17 gone, 151 on board. So Wes Ahmed coming into ball at the death, 18th and the 20th. This could be make or break for Ajman. They need to keep a lid on the scoring. They need to get rid of this pair in the middle. Otherwise, 185, 190 plus could well and truly be on the cards. He's a very fine bowler. Good variations, good Yorker. But he will be put under the pump. Long on, deep mid, deep square. Third is up, fine leg is up. So long off in position as well. And a deep cover. Sort of a spinner's setup for Wes Ahmed. Slow delivery, very nicely bowled.
2 hitters out of crease. 17 legal deliveries left. That was the last delivery. Junaid Shamsu felt he had it. Absolutely unmoved. Sanjay Pahal was a bit perplexed as well.
That just seemed off the wicket, Mr. Shamsu. Pitched and held its line. Beautiful delivery actually. It was too good to hit. But sometimes you just go unrewarded. It's been a funny old day. Oh, what a hit! Clean and far. Sanjay Pahal, his first maximum.
How can you strike like that when you have just arrived at the crease? He read that slower delivery and is hammered it straight down the ground for a maximum. Well, Sanjay Pahal joins the party now. We are in for a big closure.
Fabulous shot. Oh, he goes over long off. And great catch. Take that one for the side.
That was absolutely required. Wonderful take in the deep by Sagir Khan. He had to run for about 10 odd meters, but in the end, he's latched onto it. This is a big, big wicket of Sanjay Pahal. Sanjay Pahal will have to walk back. They lose their 5th wicket, Emirates Blues.
Well, it was in the slot, but just couldn't get the elevation. And he's a super athlete. Well taken. And Wes gets his second. So Rais coming in with just 2.5 overs to go. Quite unfair because he's a proper top order bat. Can he tee off right from ball 1? Time will tell. Wes Ahmed has bowled beautifully. Good comeback after the maximum. Oh, trying to be fanciful there. Excellent wide Yorker.
Yeah, good delivery from Awais. Very good. not very easy. Is travelling, and Awais Ali picks up Sanjay Pahal, which was a very crucial wicket. Well, the idea will be straightforward. Just they would like to go after every delivery. I would still feel that this is a very good score on this wicket. We've seen the previous encounter. Opportunity yet again, Sagir comes underneath it and he picks up a wicket.
Very smartly bowled. He knew Rais would swing hard, bowled it into the pitch and hit to the bigger boundary towards deep extra. Caught it high on the blade. Brilliant running catch. And Awais Ahmed has got 3 and he's got 2 big fish reeled in. Sanjay Pahal and now Rais Ahmed. 158 for 6. Double strike from Awais Ahmed is just keeping Emirates Blues from completely running away with the game. Shahid Bhutta, he can strike the ball clean as well. Is there an edge? Not out. I think it was just the bat hitting the turf. But a successful over for Ajman. 158 for 6. Well, Junaid Shamsu to bowl the penultimate over. This is a brave call. Slower bouncer, well executed. Safir Tariq, despite those big sixes in the previous over, is still below run a ball.
He was struggling right from ball 1, Safir Tariq. I'm a bit surprised that we've not seen the services of Basil Asim. Was quite impressive in the previous outings. Straight to the fielder, Shahid Bhutta. Well, I've seen him bowl, Ahmed. Does he tend to hit as well, Shahid Bhutta?
Yeah, he can strike the ball clean. Very similar to somebody like Haider Razak, you must have seen. Can hit those big sixes. And a very excellent point you've made that why not been utilized today. Maybe a slight niggle or the deliveries has been very
effective and successful. Isam Mathurab on your screens, he was brilliant today. Now the question is, will Ajman be able to chase this down? We've seen highs and lows. We've seen contrasting games the other day. Oh, is that a catch? Is that a catch? They're just checking if he's collected it cleanly. So that means there is an outside edge.
Yeah, definitely an edge, and I think it's a clean take. Junaid Shamsu, he's had a luckless spell so far. Good to see they're still in good spirits, enjoying themselves. I think it usually frame to look. Ooh, that's not an easy call. Well, I'm glad I don't have to. Yes, it's been given. So well done, Yahya. And Junaid Shamsu deservedly gets a wicket to his name, or does he not? Oh, he doesn't, pardon me. They were just counting the number of deliveries. So it's been ruled not out. Could be very, very crucial.
Yeah, could be the benefit of doubt. Maybe might have grass just in front. Safir Tariq still out there. That will be a wide. That will have to be reloaded.
Right idea, wrong execution. Because he's a tall lad. Even his slower bumper has a lot of height on it. Well, at least he's nicely warmed up for the run chase. Hard swing towards the onside. But only picking out the fielders. Can Ajman keep them below 175?
It depends on who's going to bowl the final over. I reckon it will be Awais itself. He's picked up a couple of wickets in the previous over. And if they can manage to keep it under 175, Ajman will still fancy their chances, although it is not going to be an easy one. End of the over. 162 for 6.
So Shahid Bhutta, no, pardon me, Safir Tariq to face the music in the final over. Awais Ahmed has been outstanding, 3 for 25. Big swing and a miss. It's just not been Safir Tariq's day.
Up against Awais, missing it out completely. Awais Ali Shah mixing it up really well. 25 for 3 so far from him. He's got a deep square leg, mid wicket, and long off.
Well, tell you what, even 170 is looking a bit dicey at the moment. Just that natural angle away from the right-hander. This is bowling from Awais Ahmed. Ansh Tandon, Junaid Shamsu. Once again, Sagir's fire. Lovepreet. Well, is there an edge? Polite appeal. But a dot ball is as good as a wicket.
Oh, absolutely. Well, player will have to fire just like how they did. And there will be a lot of emphasis on the middle order batters, especially Lovepreet Singh Bajwa. And towards the end, if Sagir Khan, Awais and Muzammil Qasim can contribute. But looking at the conditions, I think it's going to be difficult. Another delivery. They run hard. And in the process, with an overthrow, they pick up a couple of runs.
Well, that seems to be the only way Safir Tariq is getting any runs in this over. It's been a very laboured approach. Could have been a double play like baseball. Shahid Bhutta survived. Yeah, should have been ready really. Missed. OS missed. And they took advantage of that one. Smart cricket. And even then, if they hadn't been that fine leg backup, could have been a third. Another miss. And he's hit the target. And looks like Shahid Bhutta might not have gotten there.
They're celebrating it already, and I think that could be a case of touch and go. Shahid Bhutta feels he may not have reached. This time the keeper was ready but still missed it, collects it and is gone. Bhutta will have to walk back. Another one goes down for team Emirates Blues.
Well, this has been a stirring fight back by Ajman. In fact, Awais might bowl a maiden here. What a superb spell. Do they have the batting to chase 160 odd? To be honest, I'm not sure. But the bowling has been pretty good. Final ball. Oh, it will be a maiden and another run out. Well, Ajman, you can pat yourselves on the back because that's an excellent job done.
And a wonderful effort yet again from Awais Ali, and in the end picking up another wicket. Good comeback from team Ajman, especially getting the better of Kamran Atta. That was a wonderful run out by Junaid Shamsudin. Sanjay Pahal got a maximum, then had to head back. Rais Ahmed did not contribute much, and in the end Ajman found a way to come back in this game.
But the tougher test lies ahead. 165 is not an easy target at all. And Emirates Blues are playing two frontline spinners as well. Well, in terms of the batting, it was Kamran Atta with a stupendous innings. 77 of just 46. Safir Tariq really struggled. Some mini contributions coming in from Nasir Faraz, Ahmed Tariq and Asif Khan as well. In terms of the Ajman bowling, Awais Ahmed was brilliant, 3 for 25, 1 wicket apiece for Muzammil and Essam Matiur Rab. Junaid Shamsu overall I feel did a good job as well. 9 extras contributing to that score of 164. So taking a look at the highlights, it was a fiery start provided by Asif Khan, who really took a liking to Muzammil. Cut and then a 6. But Muzammil had the last laugh. Beautiful delivery. But then Kamran Atta got stuck into his element. Some incredible clean striking. Ahmed Tariq played his part as well. And this was a cracking ball to dismiss Ahmed Tariq. Caught the bat as he was swaying out of the way, but Kamran Atta was getting in everybody's way. Nasif Faraz trying to be aggressive, holding out. But Kamran Atta was unstoppable. 8 maximums coming in his fabulous innings of 77. He was the lone warrior when Safir Tariq was struggling at the other end. And he just kept going hard at Saghir. In fact, 3 sixes in a row against him. That was a beautiful shot. Junaid Shamsudin, a brilliant piece of fielding to get rid of Kamran Atta. And then a slow down came in for Emirates Blues. Safir Tariq did hit a couple of sixes, but overall struggled. And Awais Ahmed took full advantage. 3 wickets taken. Great catching in the deep. Rais and Sanjay Pahal both holding out towards that long off region. And a few run-outs came in at the end as Emirates Blues were looking for some sort of runs. In the end, it was a maiden over coming in from Awais Ahmed to bowl the 20th. So 165 is the target for Ajman. Follow the run chase after the break. Back live for match number 12 of the Emirates D20 2025. Target of 165 for Ajman, as we have Emirates Blues out there in the middle. It's not going to be an easy run chase by any means. A lot of class and quality in that Emirates Blues lineup. The likes of Shahid Bhutta, Ajay Kumar, Sanjay Pahal. They're playing the extra spinner as well alongside Nabil Uziz. We've got the young leg spinner Mohammad Hunain, who will be making an appearance this evening. And the way this pitch has played, he certainly will be in the game. But Ajman, they can take a lot of heart with the way they restricted a high-flying Emirates Blues batting lineup. It's going to be Shahrukh Amin on the right of your screen, opening alongside Junaid Shamsu. So a new opening combo. Asghar Khan alongside me in the com box. Should be an exciting run chase.
Absolutely, really looking forward to it. And Junaid Shamsudin is good form, good opportunity for Shahrukh. But I feel if they can pick up Junaid Shamsudin early on, and he's up against a very, very fine bowler, Ajay Kumar, who's so smart in his thinking. He's got the skill set. This is going to be a great battle. In form Ajay Kumar and Junaid Shamsudin.
Absolutely smashed the Fujairah bowling to all parts. But that was a very inexperienced bowling lineup. This one is very skillful. And they've got Asif Khan, the living legend, marshalling the troops. It won't be easy. But just a cameo. A quick fire 30 odd from Shamsu could get Ajman on their way. Slip in place. Deep third. Deep fine leg in position. Ring field on the offside. Here we go. First ball. Immediately pumps it down the ground. And save your legs. That's going all the way for 4.
He started off where he left yesterday. In that zone. Always looking to attack. Excellent shot. Not quite out of the middle of the bat. But the power of this man. Fantastic start here from Junaid. The umpire was in a bit of trouble there. Had to duck.
Yeah, what I liked about the shot, absolutely dead straight. Not playing across the line. He does love that pickup shot off the hip towards square leg mid wicket. But if he can look to play in the V towards mid off, mid on, a lot of success to be had. It's a quick outfield. It's been an overcast day, so there's not going to be a lot of dew. The spinners of Emirates Blues will be in the game. That's why the first 6 overs of power play are absolutely crucial for both teams. Solid in defense.
That is something he does really well. Shot selection. Understands the length and offers the full face. Subtle change of pace. Might see a slow delivery as well.
Drafted by Abu Dhabi Knight Riders for ILT20 Season 4. Many congrats to him. Clipped and will clear the mid-on. They will pick up a couple. Not quite out of the middle. But at least he's targeting the right areas.
He's looking really positive here. Interesting field race at long on. So definitely we will see that off-cutter, change of pace sort of delivery. They fancy a chance if he miscues one. There is long on.
Yeah, they've pulled in the deep third, setting the field straight. Oh, what a lovely shot from Shamsu. He got the length, but the smart thing about the shot, he knew where the fielder had just come in.
Again, brilliant. He's not one of those typical hitters who swing. He's got the sense and he's got the placement. Excellent stroke. With that field, you can't afford to bowl a short delivery outside off stump. That was a bit of a freebie.
Yeah, the double bluff not working for Ajay. Just offered that little bit of width. That's all Shamsu needed. Flying start for him. Hitting from the crease. Made a good sound, but straight to the short extra.
You got to be very, very sharp. Because he does hit the ball so hard. Asif Khan at mid-off, continuously having a chat with Ajay Kumar here. They know the importance of Junaid Shamsudin. And to remove him early will really boost their chances in this game.
Pushing for two. This could be close, but Shahrukh will make it in time. So a very good over. Good start. Good intent coming in from Ajman. 12 for no loss. So it's going to be Sanjay Pahel. Not express pace, but does have the ability to bowl that hard length and swing the ball. Good looking push coming in from Shahrukh. Is a opener by trade. You will have to play his part as well. Keep that scoreboard ticking. Feed the strike to Shamsu. Let him be the aggressor. You just look to build an innings. Play the ball on merit. The longer they can keep wickets in hand, the higher the chance for success. Oh, excellent delivery. Just jagging away.
Interesting. Shahrukh, I mean, especially of late, he's developed, he bats on off stump. Really covers the stumps. And looks to play square of the wicket. Anything short around middle leg stump, he's got a good pull shot. And also looks to cut. But that sort of length, in between length, like Sanjay Pahel, can trouble him.
Yeah, his setup and physique is very similar to Saurav Ganguly. He has that offside game as well. But unlike Saurav Ganguly, he's very good on the short ball.
Well, it's amazing, Ahmed Khwaja, when you get peppered, you get hit once or twice, it really shakes up your confidence. It becomes a bit of mental barrier for you.
Oh, what a pickup shot. The sound of the blade said it all. It's on the roof.
Anything short on that middle leg stump, he's a very, very good striker of the ball. And this is a cracking blow. Magnificent. It's gone all the way on the roof. I think that ball has disappeared out of here. They might need a new one.
So back live. Oh, no single there. It was hit a bit too well. But I like the approach. He's looking busy at the crease.
Game quite a lot in the last 6 months. Consistently getting runs for his club side. Looking good here. Looking to be positive. I like this intent here. Prepare to take chances and go over the top.
Don't need to do anything silly. You're ahead of the game at the moment. Two overs completed, 18 for no loss. Ajay Kumar to continue from the Bukhater end. Round the wicket. Trying to whip that away, Shamsu. So he'll be presented with a new challenge. He does like to heave towards the onside. So if it's in the slot, it might travel. Trying to force the issue. Asif was a bit deep at mid-off, so they will pick up the single. Well, what he cannot afford is playing too many dot deliveries.
Yeah. In between, if you can hit boundaries, you can.
Yeah, 120 deliveries is a long time. There's no hurry. Oh, it's a miscue, but it will clear mid-off. Intent pays off.
Excellent shot from Sharjah. Not quite get enough. Right intention. It's straight. Go here. And slowly. And relax Junaid Shamsudin as well, who can cut loose anytime. But so far, just done well to cramp him for room.
And taken one. No. Yeah, just one run. That's poor running.
Alive to the situation. You got to take every possible run. Junaid Shamsudin is quite tall. It's difficult to bounce him out because he's got that high hands as well, getting on top of it.
Still have the likes of Anstanden to come.
So far, so good. Just setting the right tone. None for 26 in 2.5 overs. Importantly, they looked comfortable.
Yeah, excellent point. They haven't looked ruffled up. Searing drive but couldn't find the gap. Ajman keep it moving. 26 for no loss. Nabil Aziz. So an early change in the bowling enforced by Asif Khan. Trying to find what his spinners can get from the surface. Oh, and they've got plenty.
First delivery, encouraging for Nabil Aziz. Got the ball to bite off the surface. There's enough turn. There's enough encouragement. You've got to get it right.
Yeah, at times he gets obsessed with those quicker ones. Not tonight. You need to flight the ball.
Sometimes player like it makes you feel the pressure and you don't quite find your length, then you are in trouble.
Well, Shahrukh, I mean, he needs to be switched on here. You need to be the aggressor, but you need to pick your moment. Don't just start seeing the left arm spin and deciding, right, I have to hit 5 sixes.
Yeah, it's about short selection. You need to rotate like that. They got 2 singles so far. Middle leg stump. A loose delivery. And he was 2 minds there. Junaid Shamsudin. Nabil gets one away.
These are the kind of
Once again, the intentions are pretty clear. That's the way he plays. The first thought comes to his mind where I can hit a boundary, 4 or a maximum. And then if it's not there, that's a secondary thought. Should I block it? Different method. It works for him.
just shows that Junaid Shamsu is such a complete package. Sanjay Pahel tied the first over, but no breakthroughs as yet. Nicely whipped away by Shahrukh. I'm liking his batting approach so far. He's not getting bogged down.
That's very important. Runs, they need to flow from both hands. Taken away the threat of Ajay Kumar, who's been very handy with the new ball. This is a crucial over. If they can see off and don't lose a wicket here against Sanjay Pahel, runs will come.
I have a feeling Junaid Shamsu is going to go after him because he's not express pace. If it's a pitched up delivery, it might be sent packing. Third is in the circle. Deep point is out there. And a deep mid wicket. Punched in the gap. Pure muscle power from Shamsu.
Short and wide. With on offer and bang goes Junaid. Look at that. Strong off the back foot. The way he sets up, I like his setup. Stands tall at the crease. Doesn't move much. Relies on balance and stability. And he's backed it up with power. He's got a very good eye.
Nicely put away. They got a boundary without much effort. Oh dear me, it's upish and just in front of mid-off. The rub of the green going the way of Shamsudin. Could tonight be his night?
Full toss went for that Yorker. It turned out to be that low full toss. Bludgeoned down the ground. The skipper diving away towards his left. Excellent effort from Asif Khan. 39 for none. Going at a very good pace.
Yeah, that was never really a catch. It was just hope against hope. Nine deliveries remaining in the power play. Maybe another 15 runs. Take them beyond 50.
Junaid Shamsudin is not interested in pretty much a boundary hitter. While the power play is on, he's looking to maximize. Short arm jab, work for mid-wicket fielder. Even yesterday, Ahmed Khawaja, during the post-match presentation, he spoke about utilizing the power play. He said that it's really important in these conditions. More often than not, and it's worked brilliantly for Ajman.
And they needed him up top. He was looking out of sorts batting at number 6-7. Not getting the best out of him. And that was a very smart strategic decision taken. It's paid off. Tidy over from Sanjay Pahel. It's 40 for no loss. One more over of power play remaining. Nabil Aziz to bowl the final over of power play. Oh, look at that turn. Gone beyond the keeper as well. Buys on offer. Hitting him from the crease will not be easy.
Absolutely. That is prodigious turn. And the bounce is a real problem for the batters. When it turns and that extra bounce, it catches the shoulder of the bat.
Oh, pulled from the stumps. That was risky. It was just about short enough. And we're going to see bare minimum 8 overs of spin. Him and Hunain. So they need to plan for that. Ajman. Bit of a swat and couldn't get past the mid-on. He's in the circle. Yet he couldn't clear him.
It's always tempting. But the angle works in favor of Nabil here. Because he has to drag it from off stump and it's turning away from him. Can he bring in the reverse or the switch hit? That's poor. This time it was very, very short and probably didn't bounce and bite off the surface, become a bit of a free hit.
Once again, the sheer force of Junaid Shamsu. Look at that. Absolutely hammered off the back foot. That is beefy. And a big lad packs a big punch. 30 of 22. I dare say he's done his job in the power play. Whatever they get from here could very well be a bonus. Of course, we want him to continue. What's happening there? Nabil Aziz. He's a character as well. Very committed to his craft. Hard-working cricketer. Mid-on in the circle. It's too easy. In fact, it's a 6.
Junaid Shamsudin, that sort of player who might get beaten once or twice, but he will not back down from the challenge. Gets down on his knee, smashes it over long on for 6. Ajman looking really comfortable. Problems here for Asif Khan. ECB Blues, where they can find a wicket here.
The field placement was incorrect. You need a long on. He's not going to go towards long off. And that has gifted 10 runs to Shamsu. Final ball of power play. And he is looking very comfortable in the middle. 50 raised. Good work done by Ajman. 53 for no loss. Successful power play session for the chasing side. Need to go at exactly 8 runs per over for the duration with 10 wickets in hand. But it's not going to get any easier. Shahid Bhutta, very fine, quick bowler, coming on from the Bukhatir end. Oh, that's a ill-disciplined shot from Shamsu. Even if you connected well, there were 3 fielders in the deep.
Different school of thought. Ahmed, I can understand where you're coming from, but Junaid always looks to back himself. He doesn't see those boundary riders. He thinks he can smash it out of the ground, but rightly pointed out. I think the power play is done. Now they need to be little sensible rather. Charging in. Nicely played towards the offside. Preserve wickets, go at decent pace.
Well, it reminds me of a saying made by the great Kevin Peterson. He says the great players see gaps, they don't see fielders. So let's see if that applies to Junaid Shamsudin as well. And Shahrukh, I mean, he's been off strike for a long while. You could get a bit cold, a bit distracted when you're not in the action, in the thick of the action for a long time. What will his approach be? Does he keep knocking it around, or does he look to play a few shots? Apesh! But there's nobody at cover point. He did commit to that shot.
A weight on offer there. Two end of the bat. Keeping it simple, these two. Excellent start. Maintaining a healthy run rate as well. Somewhere around 8.5. Required rate is 8. Things are in control here, but it's amazing. One wicket could bring 2, and all of a sudden you start to have a different sort of mindset.
If they can just hang on till the drinks break, then they can reassess. Clean connection and beats the square leg. Junaid Shamsu, you are incredible.
He's one of the hardest hitters of the cricket ball going around. That square leg fielder had about 3 to 4 yards to move. Couldn't get to it. Hits the ball so hard. 59 for none. Problems here for Asif and ECB Blues. Can they make a breakthrough here? This is getting away from them.
Just reaching for that one. But they've got the boundary they needed. Now you push the 1s and 2s. You get the 8 required per over. They need to be smart about this run chase. Don't try to overdo it here.
Absolutely. So far, so good. Going along nicely. No need to really rush, because a new batter comes in and all of a sudden the opposition feels a sniff. You don't want that to happen. Straight away on the offside, looking for quick single. Not there. Good work in the field. 7 gone, 60 for none. $60 for none after 7 overs. Most spin. Mohammad Unan will play a major part here, and ECB Blues will Hope that he produces a wicket. First ball. What a start. It's an absolute dream start. And he's got the big fish. Joining me in the com box, Rizwan ur Rahman. Your entrance had made a difference.
Well, Hunain, we were expecting him to come and bowl outside the power play. And the first ball that is bowled, he's picked up a massive wicket of Junaid Shamsu. Well, he'll have to depart after scoring 43 of 29. But I tell you what, he's laid the foundation for the Ajman batters to chase this down. Ajman lose their first wicket, 60 for 1 after 7.1. Yeah, let's have a look at that delivery one more time. Beautiful. And without any hesitation, Shamsu straight away walks back. He knew he has nicked it. And Kamran Atta does the rest behind the stumps. The youngster given that opportunity and is definitely created one and is taken it wonderful from Mohammad Hunain. New batter walking out to the center will be Ansh Tandon. Was prolific the other day. But today he'll be up against some quality spin bowling. Oh, almost close to that first slip.
Great start from the young leg spinner. Exactly what was required for ECB Blues, and they've broken through. This is a bit of opening, but mind you, Ernst is in real good form.
Straight down the ground. High and handsome. Ansh Tandon continuing the good work from where he's left yesterday.
Real clarity coming in from the left-hander. That's what good form does to your confidence. Second ball, slightly full and no hesitation. All the way for 6.
Another massive onto the roads. 2 back-to-back maximums from Ansh Tandon. Missing his line, missing his length is the youngster Mohammad Hunain.
Ansh Tandon doesn't miss on these kind of deliveries. After a great start, it has become an eventful first 4 deliveries. Wicket .66. Pressure is back on Hunain here. Ansh Tandon off to a bit of a flyer. 2 6s. Good to see Asif Khan coming up to the youngster. Coming up with piece of advice. And that's very important. That your captain not only offers support, words of wisdom and the backing.
You get to learn so much when you're rubbing shoulders with some international cricketers. Mohammad Hunain straight away under pressure. Well, he did pick up that first wicket, but when you've been hit for a maximum, straight away you're under pressure. And in the process, you're offering slot deliveries, and Ansh Tandon, well, he's a massive hitter of a cricket ball. And he's found 2 maximum. He raised away to 12 of just 3 deliveries. This is an expensive over. Despite they've managed to pick up a wicket, still quite expensive. Nicely played off the back foot. Well, Asif Khan will have to wear his thinking cap on. Well, given Hunain is a youngster, he's just succumbing to the pressure there. Will he have Nasir Faraz who can roll his arm as well? Maybe Rais Ahmed can contribute. You need some experienced campaigners. If you don't change your plans, I tell you what, current run rate is about 9.32 and under lights is easily coming onto the bat. We'll talk more about it. 8 overs gone, 74 for 1. Yeah, then you go, there you go. Mohammad Asif has brought himself in the attack. And why not? He's got all the experience. And that's what Emirates Blues need. They need to find a way to put a lid on the scoring here. He mixes it up really well. What do you think about this, Asghar Khan, this move?
Not a bad move, I would say, because two left-handers. That's the obvious reasons for coming into ball. Part-time off spin. This pitch is offering just enough for the spinners. Will he get it to turn? That is another question, but I think with his experience, it's a decent move.
Talking about range hitting and power hitting, in this tournament so far, if I have to ask you a question, who has impressed you the most?
Obviously, Junaid Shamsudin has played really well. Over the years, he has the ability and he's shown us in the past. But Ansh Tandon, to be honest, he's really caught the eye of most of us. The way he's playing, he's looking like a different player. He always had decent technique, but especially his ability to strike the ball has really impressed me.
Well, basics and the techniques backed by some power hitting. Ansh Tandon, I was about to say that. Well, he's certainly doing well in this tournament so far. And Asif Khan brought himself in the attack and he's done well. Just given away 2 runs. 9 gone, 76 for 1. Shahid will continue. He's in the second over. Oh, look at that. Sliced away towards the deep third and will find the fence. Ansh Tandon has kept the scoreboard ticking.
Over the wicket, trying to angle it across the left-hander. He really gave everything he got. Sliced it. Third man Nasser Faraz struggled to stop that. Dive or desperate sort of effort was required. It was always going away from him. This is going good contest here. Shahid Bhutta has got the pace, but he's got to be accurate.
Striking well, Ansh Tandon. Oh, that's gone way and out of the park. Maximum from Ansh Tandon. The sweet sound said it all.
Incredible ball striking. Absolutely stunning. He's in red-hot form. Another ball disappeared out of the ground. And Shahid Bhutta got that slightly off length. Picked it up so early. And trying to come up with a plan. What do you do when someone is in such great form?
I think they're missing a trick here. I think apart from Nabil Aziz, they do not have a spin-heavy squad to sort of stop the flow of runs. Ansh Tandon is striking at a very good strike rate, 24 of 10 for him. Target well within the reach. Currently, the required rate is under 7.5 runs and over. They don't need to do anything silly from here on. Just punish the bad deliveries and rotate the strike, and they should be very well. They'll be able to chase this down comfortably.
Well, Rizwan, looking at these surfaces, especially the way they have behaved and the amount of spin we saw right throughout the competition. You do need to feel that they need 3 spinners. And the problem right now, 2 of them are, one is leg spinner, one is left arm spinner, 2 left-handers in the middle. They need to break this partnership so that they get one of those spinners on with the ball going away from the bat.
Oh, absolutely. I would still expect Asif Khan to continue. He's bowled well in the first over. Probably gamble it out either with Rais or Nasser Faraz.
Could be an option. Race is much underrated. His golden arm often picks up a wicket straight away. So they need to just change things up here. Bhutta charging in. He chipped it. This could be a chance. Oh, once again Asif Khan making a great effort but not getting to it.
Full stretch drive, just could not get close to it. A lazy shot from Shahrukh Amin on that occasion. Oh, he gave it all, just could not latch onto it. So far, decent approach from the batters of Ajman. Slow one. Ansh will retain strike. End of 10, 91, and it's time. The ground, Shahrukh, wonderful effort. They will have a boundary check. Sanjay.
Was a good hit from Shahrukh down the ground. It concludes the over. 91 for 1.
Asif will continue. Reverse sweep from Shahrukh Amin. He's scoring at a nominal rate of 17 of 18 for him. He does the right thing. Looks for two and in the end just settle in for one. I think he's done the right thing. Just feed the strike to Ansh Tandon, who's looking in terrific form.
Great ball striking from Ansh so far. That's the right approach. Shahrukh can afford to give him strike. No real pressure at the moment as far as run rate required is concerned. They can just cruise towards victory if they just knock it around.
They still have a lot of batting to come. The likes of Lovepreet Singh Bajwa, Sagir Khan, they all can bat. At the moment, they're not in a hurry. And Shahrukh Amin launches one that has been smoked into the stands.
Loose delivery, but beautifully played. Picked the length. There was a man back at mid-wicket. So got to get all of it, which he did. Beautifully smashed over the head of Nasser Faraz. Runs are flowing here for Ajman.
They're flowing at a brisk pace. Asif Khan, a very rare short delivery offered by him. Even if you're a very good bowler, Asghar, consistently to maintain that line and length, it's not going to be easy. At times you tend to be a bit wavered. He was spot on with his lines and lengths. That kept low. What have you done? Let it go. Just a single go. Will be considered as a bye.
Bit of a bottom edge. 99 for 1 after 11.
Eleven overs, 99 for 1. Sanjay Pahal into the attack. Much better delivery within the tram line. He mixes it up really well, Sanjay Pahal. The idea is straightforward. Just go as per the plan. Get about 7-8 runs and over. And currently, Ajman are in driver's seat. Nicely played by Shahrukh Amin. He's played that sheet anchor role at one end.
All they need to just knock it around is keep it very, very simple. The odd boundary will come. Runs are flowing at a very good pace. Two batters getting in. Shahrukh has been right out there from the start.
Cut off by Nasir Faraz. The tally. If you look at the way Sanjay Pahal actually bowls, he holds that ball in his left hand. He's got a run up, then to the right, and then has it delivered. Military medium pace, but mixes it up really well.
This is a slow track. You can't really judge his potential. So he's just trying to mix his pace up. Tall lad. Let's get that extra bit of.
He connects. Deep by Ahmed Tariq. Just could not hold on to it.
Excellent effort. He's a brilliant. Seen him take some great.
Couple of, I would say, quarter chances, not even half, created. That will be a wide. Favor down the leg side. Or did he shuffle? Well, I think he's lucky to get away with it. That should have been a wide.
Shuffled across the crease there, and that's what may have just prompted the umpire to give that benefit of the doubt to the bowler on that occasion. He does. In the field, but off goes back. Third man comes up.
Sliced away over the point. And ball will find the fence yet again. The good sign, it is coming off the blade of Shahrukh Amin. Nicely cut away in style.
Not great piece of bowling from Sanjay Pahal. Brought third man up and then pushed it wide. It was a bit of a freebie. He slashed it hard, got 4. End of 12 overs, 107 for 1.
Will continue. Straight down the ground. Remember, Shahrukh Amin scored a maximum of his previous over and would be eyeing to look for a couple more at least. 55 required. Game very much in control of Ajman. Leading edge. Asif calls for it and he gets it. Cotton ball. Shahrukh will have to depart.
Soft dismissal. Trying to work it around the corner. Excellent catch from the skipper. Asif was determined to go after it. Smile on his face as well. From Shahrukh.
Lovepreet Singh Bajwa, the new batter, out at the center. Gets off the mark. Shahrukh Amin, leading edge. They don't need to do anything silly here, Asghar. Just go with the plan. Ansh Tandon, anything in his slot, he would obviously go for the big one. Otherwise, they can just get those singles and doubles quite comfortably.
Nothing extravagant is required. They can bat and bat normally. Job done. Good time to come for. It's that sort of time where you can get a decent knock, bit of match practice under your belt.
Absolutely. Nelson on board. Opportunity, that's Ajay Kumar, the attack. And rightly so, watchfully played by Ansh Tandon. Shy at the stumps, they will look for two and will get it quite comfortably. Easy pickings for Ansh, and they will be changing. Commentary. Azhar Khan takes a break, and joining me will be Ahmed Khwaja. Welcome back, Ahmed.
Thank you very much, Riz. Sloppy from Emirates Blues. No need for that hard shy at the stumps. And if there was, where was the backing? Ajman on the verge of creating a major upset. If they can just hold their nerve here. Oh, beautiful slow delivery. Completely deceived Ansh Tandon.
Oh, he just could not believe it. And Ajay thought it was almost hitting the timber. Beautifully executed by Ajay Kumar.
This pair is experienced. They've played for the UAE national team. Need to show that international caliber here and finish the game. Nicely guided. Deep cover. Could perhaps have been challenged for a double, but no need to take a risk at this stage. And what I mean by showing your international caliber, it's an 8 run per over run chase. You need to finish it. Don't leave it to anybody else.
Oh, absolutely. And such run chases are quite tricky at times. Everything is under control. You have wickets in hand. And having that international experience would help you to sort of combat these kind of situations.
No single there. Chance for a run out. Once again, the backing fielder was sleeping. Where were you, Mr. Hunain? Another cheap run given up. When it's a tight game, you can't afford these unforced errors.
Every single run counts. Every single. You've got to be backing from the beginning. Ahmed Tariq with a shy at the stumps. Where were you on an easy single, especially when it's a game of small margins. It could be either way. One run will define everything.
Pulled away, but it's a miscue. And a catch is taken. Nabil Aziz picks up the key wicket. We were just mentioning You needed to show some maturity here. Ansh Tandon could not resist.
Well, is there a twist in the tail? That was absolutely not required. Went high up in the air. Nabil Aziz stayed calm and composed, and in the end picking up Ansh Tandon. Another one bites the dust. Ajman lose another wicket. 114 for 3.
Yahya Abdul Rahman, the wicketkeeper, comes in very highly rated. Has played at a decent level back home in Pakistan. And in fact, he's the cousin of Ahmed Tariq, I was informed yesterday. Well, this is a good opportunity. 20, 25 odd to your name. Bring home the target. Oh, extra bounce. What a cracking over from Ajay Kumar. He's brought Emirates Blues back into the contest. 114 for 3 at the 14 over mark. .51 needed in 36 balls. With 7 wickets in hand, you would back the chasing side. Nabil Aziz. Flourishing cover drive, not quite in control. Well, pardon me. 49 needed of 36. It's even easier, Rizwan.
No, absolutely, and a perfect opportunity for both the youngsters, Lovepreet Singh Bajwa and Yahya, to be the heroes for Team Ajman. Currently going at about 8.29. Nabil Aziz was expensive in the first couple of overs, requesting a field that he wants, and immediately the skipper Asif Khan obliging, slip in place for the new batter. That's a good move.
Edged and taken. Brilliant field placement. And Sanjay Pahal with the bucket-like hands takes the catch. It's back-to-back wickets for the Blues.
He was pleading there for a slip to be there. And a wonderful catch by Sanjay Pahal in the slip cordon. Nabil Aziz provides that breakthrough. Yahya will have to walk back. 2 wickets in quick succession for Team Ajman. They lose their fourth. 115 4.
Sagir Khan, he will certainly not die wondering. He will play his shots. Nabil Aziz, inspired bowling change made by Asif Khan. Oh, beautifully bowled, but no edge on that one. 115 for 4. 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 They needed 74 of 60. And that is another dot delivery. Well, Sagir is playing a shot a minute at the moment. And none of them are connecting. Required run rate is ballooned up towards 9 per over again. Is there a bottom edge? Not a convincing appeal. But a cracking over from Nabil Aziz. He's provided the breakthrough they needed. Ajay Kumar to bowl out. Well, Lovepreet, you are the senior man in the middle. The batting is looking a touch.
We did speak about it. It's the top order who has always taken that responsibility. Junaid Shamsudin, Stundon, Shahrukh Amin contributed as well. From here on, they have the experience. Sagir Khan has represented the national side. He does pack a punch, but you've got to be playing the situation.
Yeah, he packs a punch, but this is not a situation for boxers. Need sanity to prevail. Ajay Kumar will not have any overs after this. So his death bowling will not be available. Asif Khan still may need to cover an over or two from somewhere. Nabil Aziz, I believe, has one more to go. So it's just about analyzing the situation. Oh, this has gone straight up. Lucky escape. That long off was on the fence. Another horrible shot.
All of a sudden, the men in blue are in the game. Every single delivery, every dot delivery.
He's such a clever bowler. He's adapted to UAE conditions so quickly. Brilliant pace on Yorker. Just got his bat down in time. And Sagir Khan would have been run out by miles. Suicidal single.
Very cognizant of him. Those changes, the variations, especially towards the death bowling. Shy at the stumps by Shahid Bhutta. He was not even in the frame, Sagir Khan. He was taking a walk in the park there, but he gets away with it.
This is poor cricket from Ajman. Now the equation is becoming more and more dicey. Now they need big shots. Once again, that brilliant slow delivery. He disguises so well. He was a day early on that shot.
Yeah. Quite clever operator is Ajay. He has been given a task. He's been given 7 runs, probably a lesser than that, to sort of keep it under 7 runs, and he's delivered it. It's the last delivery. Can he finish it off well? Lovepreet Singh Bajwa, he would like to go big.
Yeah, that has been their undoing. Will retain the strike. 45 now needed of 4 overs for Ajman. 3 overs, 1 for 18. Nabil Aziz has been outstanding. Once again, they keep backing away towards the onside rather than perhaps moving towards the offside and accessing that fine leg region. Nabil Aziz, he can't resist firing one in.
There'll be at least 1 or 2 in an over, that is for sure. What will Sagir do now? Anything shorter, it will be in the stands.
Well, it was very full, so he did well there. But the game is starting to slip away. 43 needed in 21. It was literally 8 per over required. Now it's 11s and 12s. Oh, bottom edge. And Kamran Atta telling Nabil Aziz, I told you he'll try that. Maybe having a bit of a chirp in Punjabi with Lovepreet. Cut away from the stumps, but couldn't find the gap. In the end, it's been Ajman who've been their own worst enemy, you feel. But still, there is hope. As long as this man is in the middle, Sagir Khan. Well, good luck touching that. What an over. Completed in a flash. Only 3 runs off the over. Excellent spell from Nabil Aziz. There was 90 for 1 at the drinks break. And since then, they have literally scored only 33 runs in 7 overs, Rizwan. How does one explain that?
Well, the set batters going for some unorthodox shots. Shahid Bhutta with a short delivery and a comfortable catch in the end. Ajay Kumar picks up in the deep. Lovepreet Singh Bajwa will have to walk back.
Well, they're falling like a house of cards. Banged in short. Didn't commit to the shot. And well taken by Ajay. And the final hope for Ajman. Lovepreet back to the dugout. A disappointing effort. So Shahid Bhutta picks up his first wicket. Required run rate is ballooned up to almost 15 per over in just a matter of 2-3 overs. And if you're in the Ajman dugout, you'll be absolutely gutted at the moment that you've let this game slip away.
Yeah, It was about 6.75 runs when the batters were cruising at a first half of the innings. And then 1 wicket after the departure of Ansh Tandon, kept losing wickets at regular intervals.
One would hope they learn from this experience. Oh, this has gone straight up. Great effort by Shahid Bhutta. He was the only man who could have taken it. That would have been a stunner.
Gave it all. Full commitment. Full marks for the commitment. Slow one. Banged in shot. He had to sprint well. Just falling short. Brilliant from Shahid Bhutta. That they're not giving it up. They're fighting every single delivery.
Oh, absolutely. They look like a champion unit, Emirates Blues. And even though they did not bat as well as they would have liked, even the first half of the innings, it was Ajman completely in control. They just kept hanging around. They never fully let go of their grasp in this game. And look at that. Now they're sitting in pole position to take the points. It's been a topsy-turvy day at the D20. Dubai faltering in a chase of 134. Nicely pulled, but Ajay Kumar is in the deep. Frustration for Saghir. He slams his bat into the turf. That he couldn't find the gap there.
He was not in a very... (18 gone, 128 for 5).
So Sanjay Pahal bowled the penultimate over. 37 of 12 looks pretty much impossible. Unless Saghir Khan goes completely ballistic. Likely.
Well, not even from his blade today. Clearly struggled from ball one against the seamers as well as the spinners. Nabil Aziz kept him on check. Top edge. Who wants it? Falls in no man's land. It'll just be a single.
Yeah, the top edge landing between three fielders has been his best shot. The lack of application is frustrating from such a high-class player. What others wouldn't give to have his kind of skill set. But the lack of application is there for all to see.
I would say 8 teams. Raheel will have to walk back. Beautiful delivery from Sanjay Pahal, hitting the top of middle stump.
The perfect length. Just kissing the bails. Raheel tried his best. Bowled into the wicket. And Sanjay Pahal always chipping in with the telling contribution. So 35 needed of 8. Unlikely to be done. And Emirates Blues keep up their winning streak.
Well, leading from the front, Asif Khan started off really well with the bat. Kamran Atta was absolutely mind-blowing. Safir Tariq did get some massive blows but did struggle a bit in the middle overs. They managed to get to a respectable total, but the bowling of Emirates Blues, till the first 10 overs, it was Ajman ruling. They came back really strong. End of over number 19, 131 for 6.
So it's going to be the leggy to bowl the final over. Took a bit of tap in his first over. So this will be a good confidence booster for him. Oh, that could have been a cotton bolt. Got a fingertip on it. Brave to attempt the catch.
And they'll do a bit of tweaking going forward as well. Emirates Blues, they would need the services of Awais Ali Shah and Hunain as well. Just first match for him in this tournament so far. Shuffles but does not connect really well. And in the end, Ahmed Tariq picks up a good catch in the deep.
Yeah, Saghir, right from ball one, was mistiming it. And even a long hop, he's picked out the long off. Ahmed Tariq finally holds on. He has been a bit frustrated as well. Saghir gone for 6. Muzammil will pick out the long on. And young Hunain Munawwar, well, he's got 3 and he's on a hat-trick.
Good catch by Safir Tariq. He wanted to go big. Muzammil Qasim completely off pace and straight in the hands of Safir Tariq. Muzammil departs. Young Hunain is on a hat-trick.
Well, Hunain, can you do it? It's a left-hander at the crease. Hat-trick ball. Oh, he bowled the googly and harmlessly pushed away. Has overcome Ajman, who gave them a stiff fight. Of course, all of these teams will meet again. It's a double round-robin stage. And margin of victory for the Sky Blues. Well played, led by that man in the yellow helmet, Kamran Atta, with a fabulous innings.
Yeah, he did lay the foundation. He did exceptionally well with the bat. And in the end, Emirates Blues winning by 30 runs to what we thought initially. It would have been a one-sided affair when Junaid Shamsudin was going big guns at the crease. Handshakes all over. Asif Khan leading the team, mixing his bowlers really well, marshalling his troops to perfection.
Yeah, in the end, their superior experience in particular really made the difference. And a good outing for young Hunain as well. He'll be happy to conclude the evening with 3 wickets. Handshakes all round. Well, the Ajman run chase started off very brightly. Thanks to Junaid Shamsu, excellent knock, 43 of 29. Shahrukh Amin gave him good company. Ansh Tandon was looking excellent, but after his departure, the legs completely buckled for Ajman, and in the end, they've fallen well short of the target. Taking a look at the highlights of the Ajman effort, Junaid Shamsu was outstanding. Came in with terrific intent. Was not only brute force, but great shrewd stroke making. And he certainly had Emirates Blues on the back foot. Took on Nabil Aziz and pummeled him. But then Hunain Munawar got the big wicket, feather edge. Excellent take by Kamran Atta. But Ansh Tandon played a pretty decent hand. Was striking the ball big. Shahrukh Amin gave him able company. That was a great slash over point. And they were firmly in control of the game until this happened. Excellent caught and bowled by Asif Khan. And Ansh Tandon looking to find the fence. Only picked out the fielder. And after that, well, it was a terrific team bowling effort by Emirates Blues. They bowled dry, they took their catches, and in the end, Ajman succumbed to the pressure. And Hunain Munawar, the young lad, proved to be an inspired selection, picking up 3 wickets and putting on a fabulous show as Emirates Blues took the points. So game number 12 of the Emirates D20 in the bag. Emirates Blues batting first, posted 164 thanks to a stunning knock from Kamran Atta, 77 of 46. Safir Tariq struggled for his 27. 3 wickets for Oais Ahmed, who bowled beautifully. And Ajman could only manage 134 in response. Junaid Shamsu getting 43, Ansh getting 35, Shahrukh getting 31. But young Mohammad Hunain, 3 for 17 was pretty good. Asif Khan chipping in with the wicket as well. Emirates Blues winning by 30 runs. Right then, that's all from the com box. We head downstairs for the post-match after a short break.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of match number 12 of Emirates D20 2025. ECB Blues batting first, 164 for 8 in 20 overs, and in reply Ajman, they fell short, 134 for 8 in 20 overs. ECB Blues winning by 30 runs, a comprehensive win at the end. Alongside me is our match official, Mr. JB Alex, and he's going to present the Player of the Match award to Kamran Atta for his outstanding 77 of 46 deliveries, 2 fours and 8 magnificent sixes. An absolute stunning bit of work from the wicket keeper. वेल कामरान, बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो. एक मुश्किल ट्रैक पे बहुत ही शानदार बैटिंग आपने की. क्या समझते हैं कि क्या डिफरेंस किया आप दूसरे बैट्समैनों के मुकाबले में आपने?
सबसे पहले मैं अल्लाह का लाख लाख शुक्र अदा करूंगा और अपने माँ बाप की दुआएं हैं मेरे साथ. और बाकी क्या है कि आपको पता है ग्रासी पिचेस हैं, इजी नहीं है यहाँ पे खेलना, बट इसमें अगर आप अपनी नेचुरल गेम को लेके चलो तो आप खुले रन्स कर सकते हैं.
164 जब हुआ हाफ स्टेज में तो आप कन्विंस थे कि ये इनफ टोटल है इस ट्रैक पे?
जी, हमारी एक्चुअली बॉलिंग लाइन बहुत अच्छी है, आपको पता है सारे एक्सपीरियंस बॉलर हैं, तो 1-2 विकेट इनकी अजमान की थी, वो मेरे माइंड में थी कि वो 2-3 आउट हुए तो हम लोग इजीली मैच जीत सकते हैं.
बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त आपने परफॉर्मेंस दी. ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर द रेस्ट ऑफ द टूर्नामेंट. वेरी वेल प्लेड.
थैंक यू.
Kamran Atta with his outstanding man of the match performance. And do join us for more action tomorrow. We got 2 games lined up. Till then, it's goodbye from Sharjah Cricket Stadium.